Welcome to Glue Factory Podcast.
Hello. I like the way you said that. That was very like you were reading it out for the hostage takers.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in. We subscribe, give us a 5-star review. We have a Patreon. You can subscribe to that and you'll get an extra 40 minutes of this where we talked about The Sims, Luka's neighbor and his tastes in pornography.
And it's really fun porn riff, so you should check it out.
Yeah. Absolutely. Porn's funny. No one's ever thought of that before. Melanie Bracewell and Luka Mullere here.
Hello. Are we supposed to do something? Or is that
you say hi if you want.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Let's try to do that again.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey.
Is there anything you would like to plug? Bearing in mind, I'm not sure exactly when this is going to come out.
You could just plug their socials if you want.
Yeah, you'll see what I'm doing at Melanie Bracewell or Meladoodle, depending on the platform. Try both.
Try both. Yeah, there you go. Luka?
Yeah, socials at Lucas Muller, best place to do it, or on the radio, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Triple J every fucking day.
That's right. Get up early.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right. Get up early, look through his bedroom window.
I'm on tour. Find tour tickets at rockandrollga.com.
I'm also on tour. I'm going to be doing the Edinburgh Fringe, other things of that nature. Check me out as well. Thank you.
Okay, Luka, what is your schedule? Walk us through a week in your life.
I want to see like one of those TikTok videos where they're like 6:01.
Yeah.
Go for a quick dip. 6:02. I get my overnight oats.
Ice water on the face.
Yeah.
I would love to do that. If I had my shit more together with content, I should be doing that. Going, spend a day with me as a breakfast radio host, guys.
So what time does your shift start? So what does that mean
My
for
alarm
waking
goes
up?
off at 4 a.m. and then I wake up.
Oh my God, you should go to bed now.
Although I'm on leave this week,
Okay,
so
right,
life
never
is
mind, you're
good.
fine.
Things are easy right now. My alarm goes off at 4. Straight out of the bed. No dilly-dallying. No scrolling.
Dilly-dallying.
God,
Drop,
it's a
name
show.
drop,
Oh my
name
God.
drop, name drop.
Thank
Go see
you,
Mel Bracewell at the
thank
Melbourne
you.
International Comedy
Oh, is that the
Festival.
name of your show? I'm so sorry.
Now you're just going to sneak brace yourself, melodrama, and forget me not into next
Mel's alarm goes off
anecdote.
at 4 a.m. She then dilly-dallies till 11 a.m. Which is when she actually gets up.
What else do I know about you?
Exactly.
And I have to go to work because I'm not someone who comes from money. That was one of your yes.
It's harder to reference your show without it sounding like a sort of cutting remark.
Imagine that wasn't there.
Without looking like Fat Tom Cruise. Yeah. That's why this year's show name. Anyway, sorry, continue.
And then I roll straight out, shower, drive to work. I don't know why this is some part of my brain that needs to be appeased by it, but I do get to work 20 minutes earlier than I have to as well. So shift starts at 5. I'm in there at about 4:40 or so.
Wait, but you can make yourself a coffee.
Exactly. So, sort of
Your
slowly.
alarm goes off at 4 and you're in work at 4:40.
Yeah, how close to work are
crazy
you?
turnaround.
Well, quite close. And there's guys, you wouldn't know this as comedians who are sleeping until all hours of the day. There's fucking no one on the roads at that time of the morning.
Oh, so you could do street
chilling.
racing.
I could do street racing if I wanted to, yeah.
Okay, how long are you there for?
Finish, well, the show is on air from 6 until 9 a.m. and then we normally get out of there.
6-9. Am I right, guys? I think 669 has been lost to 6-7 now.
Yeah,
I think that we were sort of lost
and that's because
that.
Gen Zs aren't having sex.
Exactly.
That's right.
They have no use for a 6'9".
What position would a 67 be? You're like giving someone a peck on the foot.
Yeah.
That sort of does say a lot about the difference between generations, doesn't it? 6'9", thousands of years of people could connect over the sort of naughty sexual innuendo.
Yeah.
Where 6'7", there's no sexual part to it. It's just more of we consume the same content, don't we? It's more of a recognition of the algorithm.
And it comes up way too often.
And I'm glad that you brought this up because it's sort of like the transition that we made into contemporary art. Like up until contemporary art, it was a depiction of reality to some degree, right? Sure, it's, like etchings in a cave versus a Renaissance painting, but then it was just splatter.
Yeah.
And in many ways, that's 69 to 6'7".
It's true.
That's some splatter at
so
69.
right.
And you're both consuming the same content.
Well, in a gay scenario, I suppose.
Yeah.
So 6 to 9, you are recording.
Yeah.
And I actually think it's quite woke that your default sex is gay. Very cool.
Yeah. Well, I guess even if it's straight, it's still it's both genitalia. It's it's off the same menu,
Yeah.
It's in the broad scheme of the things that are out there that you could put in your mouth. They're more similar than they are different. It's
Yes.
like Oxford and Cambridge.
The way that you're like, I refuse to be woke.
I'm not being woke about it, actually. I'm being autistic about it.
I look at lesbians and I'm like, there's just no role for me. That's why. I'm like, crack on. God love you. I don't fit in there. You know,
It's not a space for you, and that's okay. It's good that you can recognize
You can
that.
amplify their voices.
that's what 6-7 is. It's me standing behind the lesbians going, great stuff.
One of my favorite jokes of all time is Erica Ealer going, do you ever watch porn and just say, you know what? Actually, this is none of my business.
That's good shit.
Okay, sorry. 6 to 9 you've recorded. Wait, but you said you would start at 5.
Yeah, it's spend an hour, so, prepping the show and stuff. And so you say recording. It's a little thing called live radio.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't think I can recover from that.
Oh, this is live.
There's a big delay. There's a 40-minute delay on this in case you guys get into any terrible Milo Edwards-esque riffs and you need to cut off the nation.
Do you even have like a second delay
We
or
have 10
The
seconds
dump
of delay.
button. Have you ever
Yep.
pressed the dump button?
I shouldn't admit this so publicly because I'm the one running the buttons and everything like that as well. I don't that well understand how it works. I know that there is a 10-second delay and that there's a button I can press to, I guess, stop the delay or skip. See, I don't really know.
I'm glad you don't work in an airport or anything.
I think it would just delete that 10 seconds, and
Yes.
then to the people listening at home would hear like a jump cut in the
Yes.
show, and then they would try and catch up in the ads or during the songs
Yeah.
to then have you being back to 10 seconds.
Yeah,
before.
I understand that aspect that it can build back up because I've pressed it by accident before, and then in little silences you see the little delay clock going up by like 0.1 of a second and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, my pitch, Luka Miller, is finally learns what it is, but it's actually a time machine. But you can only go back in time 10 seconds.
And also,
What
your
can you
last
do?
name isn't Miller, so in this case, we would press the dump button. When you try again.
I didn't fully hear what you said, but I'm laughing.
He's your alter ego.
Wait, did I tell him the wrong name?
Yeah, your last name
What
is it Muller or Muller?
It's Muller.
Muller.
I called you Miller, didn't
Yeah,
I?
yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry. You
It
know what?
happens
Close
all the
enough.
time.
6, 7.
Well, as a fellow German surname haver.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, that's
you're in
true.
there.
Yes, you probably have the same thing. You just accept it. You give people,
Yeah.
some variants. You go,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Luke,
yeah.
Anything up to Luke Miller, I will accept.
Yeah.
You are. You're. I'm assuming a what would that be? A literal Miller. I'm a cook. Last name. Just they're John last names.
There you go.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think it,
Koch just
it
means
goes
cook.
directly to Miller. We were
There you
milling
go.
back
Yeah.
in the German
Well,
days.
we're
Milling, I was cooking. Come on.
Yeah, Muller's
And
made
now
the
we're
corners.
podcasting.
We were two parts of the
But
of the
Muller
supply chain.
is a more, I would think of someone just sort of considering something.
Just mulling it
Yeah,
over.
well,
Yeah.
you are a thoughtful guy.
There you go.
Mull in Australian is also slang for marijuana.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Cool.
and I think the muller would be the person that does the like the chopping of the weed and the rolling.
So
of it.
we hear.
Yeah.
So you're done at 9. What time do you go to sleep?
About 8:30
And
in
do
the
you?
night. But we have to prep the next
Like, I
day's
need to
show,
clar-
and
clarify
sometimes
in
have
the
to
night.
pre-record stuff. So we don't actually finish work until maybe 12 or 1 in the afternoon usually.
And then you're vibing.
Then you have all this time to go outside and get a tan.
Okay, Mel, what's your cheap seats schedule?
Cheap seat schedule. During the week, watch the news at 3 times speed. Get depressed.
Where's the ice water?
Trump's hauling ass today.
And then on a Monday, Tim and I will write the show. And on Tuesday, we will record the show. And on Tuesday evening,
It's not live,
it'll
or is
go
it
out.
live?
It is. It is. We have a 10-second delay. No, we
have a 10-hour delay.
We do it the same day. So we do it like at 3 p.m. on the day, and then it will go out like 8:30 that night.
And when you record it, is it like as close to live as possible, or are you just stopping and starting all the time?
As close to live as we can make it.
Okay.
But then we just edit it for like tightness and make it actually, because the thing with like a comedy show like the one we do is like it has to be super like it has to be fast paced.
Yeah.
And so we just kind of like we just get rid of all the little awkward bits and then
I hear ya.
Yeah, put it out.
Not us here.
No, we leave all that in.
Basically, any lawyers will go, you actually can't technically say Trump is a pedophile, even though we all kind of know it.
Okay, by Australian law, how close can we get?
I don't.
Can we go
that's a good question.
associates with, has been photographed with?
I think I think this is my understanding of law. You can say whatever you want if you follow it with allegedly.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then sometimes we will try and do that, but then it's like, no, this hasn't even been alleged. We make a joke. It's like we just like say this person has been doing drugs allegedly. It hasn't been alleged. We don't even.
You have 10 hours to get someone to allege it.
Now that means that it actually makes it carry more weight than if we had just said it as a gag.
Oh.
Wow.
But we don't get away with it as much. There's a show called Have You Been Paying Attention? And the whole premise is like it's a quiz show, but you give fake answers. But
And a great name for a show in the era where everyone's on their phone watching TV.
Yeah. And they get away with so much more because they have a host that says, no, that's not correct. So they can say whatever they want.
That's
Because
so
the host
good.
goes, no, that's not right. And they give the real answer. It means that they can kind of get away with everything. Whereas we kind of look like the news. And so if someone tuned in and we went, Trump is a pedophile confirmed, then we might get in trouble.
That's fascinating. And you know what? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, please. You're the host.
Well, this is, I mean, I don't know if that, I would go as
That's
far.
not correct.
I don't know if I'll go as far as say that. But that same technique
Yeah.
is very similar to, I don't know if this came to Australia, but in the UK for a while, we had a really interesting loophole for sex pests when they say it wasn't me who did it, it was the character that I play.
Oh. Is that
in the
Yeah, there's like a legendary
reeks of
Edinburgh
Savile,
Fringe
yeah.
figure who I won't name, but I'll tell you later, who was like, no, it's not me who groped all these women. It's the character of blank who did.
Oh, dear.
Which as far as loopholes go, ambitious, I'd say. And doesn't hold up in court.
Look, I've issued an apology on this.
I'm trying to think of a character it would be. Paddington. That little kid that's in
She
the
was
suit on
covered in
Broadway.
marmalade. I'm not made of stone.
Look, we can't say too much, but when the tape is not on his face,
Yeah.
it's a different guy.
That's why it has to be there. It's like a muzzle. Allegedly. When you feel an oven glovey hand on your ass.
Oh, no.
Oh dear. Do you think, though, you could get any leeway as a Kiwi? Because I grew up in regional Victoria, and for a long time my car was still registered in regional Victoria, and so I would get parking tickets in the city, and I could almost always get out of them by like essentially writing to the council and going, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm just a little country boy who was visiting the city. I don't know how the parking works, and I was so confused by it. So maybe you could call Donald Trump a pedophile and go, I'm just a New Zealander. I didn't know that that's on Australian television.
That's great. I've not got out of a parking fine ever since living here. I haven't tried that as an excuse. But
Regional Victoria. That's what you
yeah.
You'll need to register your car in a town 3 hours away.
Yeah. It's so annoying. I can't believe that you got your money back. I feel like I have said, Sean, like my partner, he dropped off some hair extensions, was parked in a loading zone for 30 seconds, and he brought me the
That's loading. He's delivering something. Yeah.
The only thing I could see online was that like if they had like an impairment, that would stop them. And I was like, he wears glasses, he's got autism and ADHD, and he couldn't read the sign in time. So he would have got out, seen the sign, and then got back in the car, and they did not take that as impairment.
You think Melbourne would take that?
I thought they would. It was like the American Sniper of ticket inspectors, because they would have seen him get out of the car and then like put the ticket in, and then he came back and there was a ticket there.
He's actually got the longest confirmed
That's
parking ticket
unbelievable.
issued from over a mile away.
That's unbelievable. I know.
But my American accent, I live in the UK. I've lived there for most of my life. My American accent, any public transport I could go on for free.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, how does this work?
Just wear a camera around your neck.
Pretty big fucking tube. I'm going to say, ain't like no water park I've ever been to.
But I would never actually do that. Sorry, I keep looking at the camera. I'm not just looking at
I'm
the
enjoying
camera.
this. You delivering it. Is this being recorded? It'd be funny if you mixed up the excuses and you were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry I parked there. I'm a paedophile. I was meeting children. It was the only convenient place to stop near the school."
Oh no.
Early in the episode for an "oh no" from
kiss
Olga.
and go, and I thought, I kiss all these kids.
I thought, if I'm kissing them, I'm going to want to go. That's for damn sure.
That's like the paedophile version of like a getaway driver. You're like, right,
I love Olga's
kiss.
face right now of being like, this is where the podcast seems to go.
Why do we end up here every
Always
week?
pedophile.
It always is the nonsense.
Yeah.
I got out of a parking ticket in extremely satisfying manner. Similar to that, I got it was on Smith Street. Melbourne livers will know so many parking tickets happening along there.
What about Melbourne gallbladders?
The gallbladder for the girlies.
My God, there's levels of wordplay I can't even unpack.
I mispronounced gallbladder, but I needed to finish the sentence.
But in a way that made it so fun. The gallbladder's full of
And then
glitter.
there's boy bladder.
I just thought that
Gallbladder
was
is
your
petite.
accent of saying it. Yeah, gal,
You do,
gal
having driven
bladder.
you long distance, you do have gallbladder.
I
have
do
a
have
gallbladder.
gallbladder big time. I love to take a piss.
Once Olga had to stop for a piss like 4 times while I was driving, and then like the 3rd time she came back with a massive iced coffee, and she was like, "I know how this looks."
I am doing it to myself. And then I talk about this all the time, but in case you guys didn't know, my favorite road trip game, and you can have it when you're driving from regional Victoria or New Zealand, you buy an iced coffee, you finish an iced coffee you buy it at a gas station, you finish it by the next gas station, you fill it up at the next gas station with your own piss. The closer to 1-to-1 it is, then you win the game. You do need to play it against somebody, otherwise you're just pissing in a cup.
And if you don't get it exactly right, you've got to drink it.
Yeah, that to me feels like golf or skateboarding or something, where it's not inherently competitive. It's just you against you, really. But you can invite someone in to just go head to head against.
Yeah, it's like Sudoku or Wordle.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I've not done the piss cup today.
I've been pissed in my cup today, guys. Don't talk to me until I've pissed in my cup.
Cup overfloweth, if you know what I mean. Okay, you were talking about talking out of a boat ticket. Sorry.
And the situation, I'm sorry to sound braggadocious, but what was happening was I'd organised to go to a gig and they were just going to put me on whenever I got there. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And so I knew I wouldn't be on the street for very long, but I'd probably park, go in there, wait for 5 minutes for the
I
act
love
before
that.
me.
No. You
best.
interrupt their act. You go on when you said, as soon as I arrive, I'm going on. I'm pulling this person off the stage.
Save your little closer, mate.
Muller is performing right now. He's got an early bedtime.
The second I walk in there.
Well, my name isn't Luke Miller.
They hand you a coffee and a microphone, and you just walk up, and that's what I'm imagining.
And so I knew that I wasn't going to be parked there for long, but I knew how crazy this street can be. So I was like, I'm still going to pay for a little parking ticket so that so I don't get in trouble. I park, I walk. It's one where it's like a different one machine sort of. Oversees maybe 15 different parking spots. I see it's on the other side of the street. So I leave my car and I go and pay for the parking ticket and I go inside and I do my gig, and 15 minutes or so later I come back out and go to my car and I've got a parking fine on my windscreen, and I have the evidence that I've paid from my bank that the transaction's gone through. That happened at, let's call it 6:05, and the parking ticket had been issued to me at 6:04. And so in the time when I'm walking from my car to the ticket machine to pay for my parking, somebody's leaped on it and given me the fine.
And also, you didn't see him.
No, they must have been waiting right there or something. It was nuts. And
Damn blasted pimpernel.
so
I'm
I got to
imagining
see,
it like what are they called? A ghillie suit?
Like in the colours of it's like a concrete ghillie suit.
Yeah, it's like one of the machines has got up and little feet have come out.
He's dressed up as a flat white.
What kind of narc ass little bitch do you need to be in order to want to be a parking ticket inspector?
yeah,
It's fucked up.
it's a horrendous type of person.
I feel that way, and I'm like, what, these assholes, they're pieces of shit. And then I saw someone confronting a parking inspector on the street that I thought, this seems like a tough job.
Oh,
They were like, a few days before Christmas, you're a rat, you're just a rat, cunt, you're a rat. And I was like, oh no, I've fully switched the other side.
You do need to be kind to people, but the thing is, We're Germans. Lock in with me.
That precedes a lot of dangerous stuff. We're Germans. Let's band together. Maybe we walk at the same time. Let's
Look,
synchronize
have you
the
ever been
steps.
to Argentina?
The thing about the strictness of public officers that non-Germans don't understand.
No, but I think
Let's get the Austrians involved. Why not? Let's shoot this up.
2 words.
I always find very, very difficult to. No, this is actually the opposite of being German, I'd say. Is like I always find it very difficult to get on board with rules that have no grounding in morality, right? Where they're just like an arbitrary thing that, like, I guess is just maybe for order reasons, but it's like there's no morality in it. I mean, I guess you could like really dig and be like, this is what pays for the council, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But you're just like on the surface, it literally is just a rule for the sake of being.
Yeah,
a
but
rule.
if it's paying for the council, then it's also like they need people to get fines in order to pay for the council. Because it's like if
Because
everyone
who's paying for
their
the ticket inspector,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's the fines that you are paying right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
And you do
man.
hear stories of them having quotas that they have to hit, which probably explains why they buy the ghillie suit and go, I'm 15 behind
What's a
this
ghillie
month.
suit? I thought that I could surf through that
If
one.
you think just like someone sort of almost dressed like a
camo.
hedge, but like it's like an army outfit, but it's like
with the thingies. Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like what would you
Bush.
describe? Someone dressed as like a
As
like
a
a
bush,
seaweed
yeah.
monster.
That's really fun.
Extreme camo.
It's like covered in grass.
Okay. Very fun.
Yeah.
Ghillie suit is funny.
So they go, well, I'm 15 behind for the week. I need to pump out a few more parking fines.
my
And then
God.
they fucking sneak up on me like that.
They're like these fucking regional Victoria cunts. Look at him.
Wait, so did you talk your way out of it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, well done.
Because I got to send
That's
all the evidence to the council and go, you can see here that I've paid for my parking 1 minute after I've been given the fine, which is right as I parked. And so they said, we're so sorry.
I've had that where actually it wasn't that. I did lie.
Big admission at this stage in the pod.
I was at a gym class and the gym class was exactly an hour and the parking was like the limit was an hour. And so yes, I did arrive 10 minutes before the gym class and I probably was like 5 minutes afterwards. But I tried to argue. I was like, the gym class was 45 minutes. There's no way I could have possibly parked for that long. And then they were like, I was like, prove it. And they're like, we have sensors on the thing. So we saw like that you parked at this time. And I was like, fair enough.
Oh,
And when I tried to argue, they go, actually,
Not
we've
the
caught you.
censors.
I thought they would have no way to prove it because
Yeah.
I was like, they would have to literally have been there watching me the whole time. But then, no, turns out not.
Oh,
Sensors are
man.
doing
Yeah.
the watching.
Yeah.
I hate that.
It's
Yeah.
dystopian.
Yeah.
What does Bracewell mean?
That's a great question. I'm not sure.
You come from a long line of orthodontists.
Yeah.
Very straight teeth, to be fair.
I did
Your
have
ancestors
braces
were-
though twice, which is the worst
But
part.
you did it well.
Yeah. I actually have no idea, really.
Can we Google this? Get
Yeah.
okay.
They were
All right,
giving instructions
Bracewell.
at the theme park.
Don't.
Yeah, Bracewell.
Make sure you-
Bracewell, chortle. No, just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding. Bracewell. Yeah. Well, I have a cricketing family, but that doesn't go long back enough to
Oh, you
to
related
explain
to
the name.
the Bracewells who presently play for the New Zealand cricket team?
It's true.
Oh,
My
wow.
goodness.
Oh, wow. Bracewell is an
Cousins.
English habitational surname originating from Yorkshire. Meaning broad spring or stream. Old Norse brather and Old English weller. So it refers. So I guess it's like breadth.
yeah.
Refers to a person from the village of Bracewell, Lancashire. Well, that's confusing. Or someone dwelling near a specific wide water source.
Wow.
Also, wide water.
That- Yeah.
That's
Notable
lovely.
people: Ronald N. Bracewell and John Bracewell, New Zealand cricketer.
Yeah. Well,
And Mel Bracewell. Wait, would you and the cousins, would you be at like a family reunion together? Are you close? That close?
It's kind of weird. So my dad, my uncles played cricket professionally. My cousins, some of them are in the team now. My dad is a Bracewell. He was adopted by his auntie, by the Jeffreys, because his mum passed away when he was really young, and so he was a little baby. And so his dad was like, I can look after these kids, but this little baby would be too hard. And so he grew up with the Jeffreys and then later met his family. And so if my dad had grown up with his siblings, he would have become a professional cricketer because that's just what they did. But no one really talks about the Bracewell who's in IT, which is my dad. But if he was
Justice
forced
for
to,
IT Bracewell.
Yeah.
So there was
Yeah.
all his brothers and things would just be from when they could walk, were in the cricket nets. practicing. So
Holy heck, where he was.
my dad hates it because he's like, I do sometimes make jokes about it. He's like, you're implying I'm like Gumby and I've got no idea what I'm doing, and I'm just like, I'm good at cricket. I just wasn't forced to play it.
He's got the genes, but he hasn't had the refinement.
Exactly.
It's also so 60s to be like, what am I going to do? Raise my own child? No, but
he had to like take his kids to work. That's like the weird, like I guess he just couldn't take a baby to work. But,
Wait, how old was your dad when he reconnected with his family?
He was like a teenager. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Yeah, so they got him almost all the way to adulthood before they were like, okay, maybe you can try again now.
Yeah.
He can probably wicket keep at this point.
Yeah.
He at least knows the rules.
Stick a helmet on him.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Do you have any siblings?
5.
Do any of you play cricket?
Really?
No.
Interesting. But you play handball really well, don't you?
Nah, netball.
Jesus
Netball's close.
Christ.
No,
This
that's
one's
fine.
Miller and this one's handball.
Did you say handball?
Handball would have
That's
been
so
cool.
European.
Yeah, but I can see how you would like. It's kind of like an obscure sport. I feel like in the same way.
And to me, it's probably netball is probably as obscure. It's those other sports.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you like watch the Commonwealth Games randomly. You're like, what's this? It's crazy.
Netball and cricket both real Commonwealth specials. When it comes to
Oh yeah.
they spread the word.
They're very Anglo school. You know, we've enforced these. We've taken them to places where they're not indigenous to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can
These are
you
the good
explain
ones.
it to me? What is netball? Is it like volleyball in any way?
No, it's more like basketball.
Yeah, quite close.
Okay.
It was actually created as a sport, like a version of basketball for women.
Okay.
And so it was less contact. But like people say it's a non-contact, and it is a non-contact sport, but like it's now in the same way that you can sort of like stretch the rules of basketball where it's not really a non-contact sport.
Right.
It's actually pretty physically intense.
Interesting.
It
So
gets
you're allowed to sort of like
In the sense that
Pushing
like anything
jostle.
off the ball, as soon as someone has the ball, you can't like whack it out of their hands and you can't be within 3 feet of them. But a lot of the play is like off the ball and like precision and things. But you can't dribble the ball as well. So it's like basketball, no dribbling, no backboard, set positions. So you've got like a goalkeeper that's in one section of the court.
fun. That's
and
fun.
you've got like you got shooters down the other end of the court. So
That's really interesting.
yeah, it's really
Okay,
fun.
how lesbian is it?
It's weirdly one of the straightest female
Yeah.
sports.
Really?
It's one of the weirdest ones where all sports like AFL and like rugby and like football and stuff and basketball as well. I love like the WNBA. It's like, oh my God, these girls are
They're all
playing
married to
together.
each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's a haven for
Netball
straight
is very
women.
like ponytail, girly, because it's just a woman. Well, it's not just a women's sport. There are men that play it, but it's like predominantly a female sport.
I don't know if this is the
It's
case in
like-
New Zealand as well, but at least here, it's quite common for a club to be a football and netball club. So there's like an AFL team and a netball team who are all under the same umbrella. And so it's like the boys go over there and their missuses play over here. And
And I played for a club, and like the girls at like your like meet and greet at the beginning of each season, I remember there being new girls being like, I'm just hoping that maybe I meet a footy boy at this club. And the girls that have been there for a few years are like, you won't. No, sorry.
One of the netball boys comes over and
they were like not winning any games, and they were just like, you know, they could barely put a team together in the club. So
I would say that social netball, which is at least the times I've played, has been mixed netball.
Yeah.
It sort of encourages some of the heaviest rage I've ever seen. People get very angry.
I know.
People
I get
fight.
angry.
Yeah.
One time I did this. This is a technique I would use with my sister if I wanted to annoy her, but I did it once on the court. Is that a girl kind of got mad about a call, and I went, "Meow." It is one of the like that is the easiest way to really get in someone's mental. That's what netball is that because it's less contact, it's a lot more mental. Really get in their head kind of vibes.
Oh,
it's a lot of yeah, okay.
It's warfare.
It's
Oh my
it's
God.
like it's passive aggression rather than aggression. It's like, oh, okay, we're allowed to contact now. Okay.
Oh my God.
You hear a lot of that. You hear
That's
like, that's interesting.
brutal.
Cool. Okay. well, I want to call that. That's interesting.
Oh my God.
That's why it's the straightest sport.
A bit inconsistent, but that's okay. That's okay. girls.
I
and when a
personally
girl's
wouldn't
shooting-
have. No.
Yeah. When a girl's,
Oh my
when
God,
a girl's
that's
shooting,
brutal.
you always go, rebounds, girls, rebounds. Like, she's gonna miss. She's gonna miss. It's the rebounds, girls. Get ready.
Oh my God, that's brutal.
But like, it's probably mentally the most toxic sport I've ever played.
That's like a sorority. Like that's like hazing ritual sorority talk.
Oh, but I love it. I love it so much. I become unrecognizable to the point where if I meet someone in public and they're like, I think I played netball against you once, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not I'm competitive. I just what happens on the court, it doesn't matter. We don't need to talk about it.
Mel, you are a very competitive person, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Speak on that. When did you recognize this? And does this have anything to do with your siblings?
Who
do you
was the
think?
first person you wanted to crush
Yeah.
beneath your foot?
You guys right now. No, I think it's probably from sport. I think I just have always loved sport.
Hell yeah.
So I played a lot of sport growing up. And I had a best friend, and we were like, I feel like competitive in a way that was good. That it was like good that we were like, we wanted to do almost just, it was just like we wanted to do as well as each other in academics and stuff. It was just, and so
It's a great source of motivation, yeah.
yeah. And then my siblings as well. I guess I'm the youngest of 6. So it's just more like competitive for attention, maybe.
Yeah.
But like, that's neither here nor there. And then, I think now I just have outlets for my competitiveness, which is sport and also video games.
What about sex?
I'm always winning sex. I've got a scoreboard at home.
Whoever comes first wins. Those are the rules.
So I guess I don't know. It's just part of who I am, I guess.
It's a beautiful thing. No, I mean, obviously you've made it work for you. You're a fucking champion.
Were you ever a sports girl?
The thing about me is that I can't do team sports, but I did tennis. I've started playing tennis here again for the first time in ages, and I remembered how it felt. So I'm very I like the tennis I like the fact that it's a story. And narratively, but it's also you are playing alone, which also I like. It's very much like stand up.
I think that's what
You're like, you cannot be serious.
I think that's what I like about sport or like video games or something, that there is like a way to like win. And I think that's where I get that satisfaction out, because the career we've chosen, there's not really any sort of binary way of you win or it's too floaty, it's too airy fairy.
Totally.
And so I'm like, if I get all of that energy out into something that I can actually go away and be like, oh, we got the premiership, that's great, that's cool, then I feel like I don't feel it as much in comedy, at least.
Yeah, it's a bit more definitive or something.
Yeah,
I was never even a good skateboarder, but I spent a lot of time around skating when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I felt that with comedy before, because you can go up there, but there's so many factors that determine how it goes. Where I sometimes wish you could just go up there, do a kickflip, and everyone goes, he's done a kickflip. He's done it.
Yeah. It's so definitive.
Yeah.
That is a kickflip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask a dumb question? Were you and Cruikshank in the same circles, or am I just assuming that every skateboarder knows each other?
Well, sort of, in a way, yes. We grew up in different places, obviously, and he's 10 years older than me. But just through being even loosely involved in that world, you do end up knowing tons of the same people. Yeah. I could walk to the Fast Times skate store and go, oh, you would know this guy and this guy and this guy, and probably hit a few. Yeah,
that's so cool.
Have some mutual friends.
What fascinates me about skateboarding and to some extent surfing is the way that the people at the top of their game are smoking so much weed. It's the only thing in the world where the weed smokers are at the cutting edge of a field.
Yeah.
Other than possibly conspiracy theories like that.
But it's also aesthetically, I feel like the more successful you are, the more aesthetically you need to care less or look like you care less.
Yes, yeah.
The second, you can't earnestly want to win. It has to be whatever.
Yeah. Who cares? What do I give a shit? Yeah.
That would be agonizing for me. I'd be like, no, we need to. Why are we pretending we don't want this?
I thought it was skate or die.
This is what it's gonna be like. I'll take die.
Are you guys competitive?
I think in a broad sense, not really, but with sport, I have what they call white line fever, where once I'm on the pitch, I'm fired up. For sure.
There's a few comedians who've got white line fever. I've seen that.
Yeah, I've definitely embarrassed myself with arguments with either fellow players or referees or all sorts of stuff. I was telling someone just earlier today that when I was playing indoor soccer, and to be fair, well, not to be fair, it's unacceptable behavior either way, but I was 30 kilos heavier at the time, and this skinny, some sort of Latino guy, we were jostling with each other, and he called me a fucking fat cunt, and I pushed him to the ground, and the ref was like, whoa, 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 and I was like, he called me a fat cunt, and the ref was like, Oh, okay.
That's fair.
A bit of Aussie true blue fair play there. Fair enough. Love to see that.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm not very competitive when it comes to sports because I'm not very. I'm quite athletic, but I'm not good at any sports. I'm not very coordinated. So I think my defense mechanism when I'm playing sport is like I know I'm shit. And therefore, that
takes a lot of pressure off.
It's a good defense mechanism to be like, I didn't walk in here saying I was good at this. So when I'm not good at it, you can't be like, well, how are the tables of 10? Because I'm like, yeah, I'll probably lose.
Yeah.
That's how I get in people's heads. I open up and I'm like, you'll probably win.
That's a very stand-up comedian attitude. It's like, because like so many of us get into this because we were in some capacity bullied, and you go, okay, well, if I make fun of myself, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a self-defense thing. We're like, oh, I got there first. What are you gonna do now?
Yeah. But it's like if it's like a different kind of confrontation, I'm in there.
Yeah.
I was actually, who was I telling about this? This was like the other day when it was like me and my girlfriend and a couple of other of our friends came to see your show at Earth in Hackney.
Yeah.
And
that was years ago.
Like 2 years ago or something. Yeah. And there was a big queue on the street outside. And because it's like a big venue. So it was like, thank you. And it was a great show. And so because we were on the guest list, we weren't sure if we had to queue or not. And so the two of our friends, they were like in the queue already. And then we walked down to the front and I spoke to them. They were like, yeah, you have to queue anyway. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So we go back and join them in the queue. They're quite near the end of the queue anyway, but a few people have since joined the queue. And this sort of like middle-aged lady stood behind them, starts kind of
Love my fans.
Starts like huffing.
Yeah.
And like being like, and then she's like, well, why don't you go to the back of the queue? And I'm like, well, we're just standing with our friend. I'm like, it's just like, we've all got tickets. We're all going to get in there. It's not like it's an assigned seating. Like, I don't understand what you think and then she started like really making an issue of it. And then like everyone else has stood really awkwardly. And I was like, maybe you should complain to your MP if you're that bothered about it.
Milo Edwards.
And then everyone was like, oh, and I was like, she's the one being rude here. Can we all agree? Like, this is crazy behavior.
This is exactly what I expected about this sort of thread and line of questioning about our greatest sporting triumphs. Yours was telling an old lady when she complained to her local MP. That's beautiful. I could not have written it.
I was like, don't verbally joust with me, ma'am. I do it for a living.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I wish I had more of that. I'm always backing away.
Yeah.
I'd love to tell someone to complain to their fucking MP.
It was like an out-of-body experience. I watched myself say it.
Holy shit.
Yeah, muscle
the ball
memory.
sack on you, motherfucker.
Years in the clubs, no balls in it, just all sack.
Did she then take her place in the queue? What happened? You all ended up in the show?
In the end,
She called her local MP.
I am the MP. But doctor. Yeah, she kind of petered out because she'd escalated it as far as she could, and I just didn't. I think she was because she was quite posh. I think this is an important part of this, where like she was waiting for me to defer to her and be like, "Oh, you're my social better, so I will do as you say." And when I was just kind of being like, "Oh, you think you're smart, and you're not," that was like she was like, "Oh, this isn't going how I expected," and in the end, she had to kind of do the only level of backing down she could do, which was just go, "Well, sir."
Do you think you contributed to Olga's show having a very slightly worse vibe that night because you'd upset someone before they went in?
I bombed.
You delivered the entire show to that woman just to get her on
And the entire
board.
time she was on the phone with her MP, so she didn't even hear a word I fucking said.
in the atrium, fucking. Can you believe this?
This is not my jurisdiction.
It's interesting how like there's a posh vernacular in the UK which is just huffing sounds.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, we love her.
The intake of breath.
Yeah.
Do you have any Australian ones or New Zealand ones that are distinctly?
Yeah, poshness in Australia is sort of just like they're essentially, I think, doing an impression of posh English people as well. It's all the same affectations and the huffing and everything, but with like just a light English accent is what it feels like when a person's very rich here.
I feel like I can't think of people who would do what rich people would do, but all I think is like the culture of New Zealand is making fun of people for sort of trying too hard. So it's a lot of
Horrible place to be a comedian.
It really is. It really is. And so I feel like the biggest own you could get from someone like commentating on what you're doing is someone going, what a cool guy. Or like saying something which on paper sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, cool skunks. Awesome. It's the most savage roast a New Zealander could do. It's to say, oh, cool.
I will say, and I think this completely changed my. You know how sometimes someone will say something and it will just be a throwaway, but it will change your life completely and forever. And how my life changed is last year, Addison Rae in an interview said the following. She said, "People will make fun of me and they'll say, 'Hey, you're trying too hard.' And she goes, 'Well, how about you try at all? We can tell you're not.'" Whoa! And honestly, that changed my entire life.
Yeah.
That changed my entire attitude towards anything. And it's like, you know what? I'd rather be seen as trying too hard than not trying at all.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful. Shout out to Addison Rae.
nice.
Well, welcome to the pod anytime.
That's great.
Go Eddie.
Come on. Actually, you saying that made me think of this is actually my favorite confrontation that I've ever won.
Yeah, great.
Was me and a friend of the pod, Charlie Palmer, were on the tube, and it was at night, and there were just a bunch of like lads on the tube. They were like on the platform. I can't remember exactly what happened, but they were like, just being really loud and like singing songs and stuff. And then they either got off the train or they hadn't got on, and then we looked at each other and went, "Ooh, some legends." And then the whole tube train laughed, and I was like, "That's great." When you work the train,
Huge. I love that.
Yeah, and that's similar to the New Zealand thing. Oh yeah, nice one, legend. It's like as deep as you can cut someone.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, I would not thrive in New Zealand.
Addison Rae.
Blue Factory!